I'll show you how you can easily edit and color grade your raw natural light photo in comes Photoshop. In this video, you're going to be focusing majorly on color grading and not skin retouching. So in case you're interested, simply like the video and don't forget to subscribe to this channel if at all you're watching and you're not a subscriber to this channel. So I'm just going to come and transform this raw image in Camera Raw and later on head to Photoshop. You can see it has this kind of green color cast all over the image. So I'm just going to come first of all to my light options and I correct the lighting and contrast issues regarding this very photo. So for this, I'll simply come to my highlights and I'll take down the highlights and I'll do the same for the whites just like this. I'll take the blacks down and open up the shadows all the way and you can see this is going to brighten up the overall image. Then I'll just come and add contrast into the image. So I'm just going to brighten up the exposure of the photo and you can see when to analyze this very photo, it has this kind of green color cast as a result of the green surrounding or environment that was around the place where I took this very image. So for this, just come to your color option and in the color option, you can see that we have tint. So in case you're having this kind of green color cast like I have, you have to play around with the tint slider. So for this case, I have green in the color cast. So meaning when I move the tint slider from green towards the magentas, it is going to eliminate the greens from the model's skin. So you can see how it is affecting this kind of image. So I'm just going to move it to around 35. It looks okay. So you can see before and after for just removing the color cast from the model's skin. So after doing this, we're going to scroll down to our color mixer and under color mixer we have hue, saturation and luminance. Hue deals with changing a color. Saturation is basically the intensity of a color. Luminance is the brightness level of a given color. So for this, I'm just going to come to the greens and I'm going to make the greens pop in the background because that is my style. So I'm just going to come to the hues and I'll make the greens to pop by moving the greens towards the aqua side. And I just want to darken the greens slightly because I feel like the greens are too bright. I'll come to the luminance and take down the luminance of the greens just like this. And this is going to make the image look better. Then you can as well do the same for the yellows, but don't overdo it, just like this. And this is going to make the image look better. So you can see the before and the after where we are right now regarding this very image. So after doing this, the next step is going to be you can even increase on the pop of the image by coming to your calibration panel right here. And in calibration, come to the blue primary and come to the saturation and you can move the saturation higher or up just like this. So after doing these basic adjustments to this very image, we're just going to come and click on open so that we can open the photo in Photoshop for us to do the next kind of adjustment. So right now we are in Photoshop and in Photoshop, we just want to get the image to look better regarding the colors. So you can see we still have this kind of green color cast onto the model's skin. So just want to eliminate that kind of green color cast and we achieve a better looking kind of skin tone or skin color for the image or for the subject. So what we are going to do in this case, we are just going to come to the background layer and create a copy from the background layer by coming to background, press Command J or you can use Ctrl J on the keyboard to create a copy from the background layer. Then come to select and come to subject. And in this way, we are going to select the edges of the subject. The reason for doing this is because as we're trying to correct the skin color, we don't want the color to spill over to the background in this case. So just come and create a new empty layer or a new layer by clicking on the plus icon right here. Change the blend mode for the new layer from normal and change it all the way down to color. So for this point, we just want to sample a color that we feel is suitable for the model's skin. So how are we going to sample the color? Just come and get the brush tool. And after getting the brush tool, ensure that soft round brush is selected. The mode is set to normal, opacity and flow at 100%. So we're just going to zoom in and look for that area that we prefer on the model's skin. Don't worry in case you sample a color that is not going to be looking good, because you can always correct that later on in the tutorial. So I'm just going to come and sample. I feel like to sample, hold down the option key on the keyboard, or simply click and hold down the alternate key on the keyboard, and you sample a given color. So I've sampled from this area, and after sampling we have to paint the color over the whole skin of the subject. So just going to start painting like this. So you can say this color has a little bit of greens added to it, but don't mind about this. So you can as well come and increase on the intensity of the color by moving it towards the right hand side where the color is oversaturated, and you can continue painting over the model skin. So I know this looks awkward and odd at this point, but we are going to be perfecting the color like I told you earlier on. So I'm just going to paint like this, and you can see by simply painting on the subject's skin, the skin color is going to have this kind of even color or uniform color. So I'm just going to paint on the skin just like that. Reduce on the size, but you shouldn't paint on the hair or the makeup in case your model or subject had makeup. So you have to be really careful when it comes to changing or distorting the initial color of your subject's makeup. So I'll paint on the ear like that, and don't mind in case you painted the color in areas that were not meant to be painted, because you can simply get the eraser tool and you can come and rub away or erase the color from a given area of the model's skin. So I'm just going to paint like that and get a small brush. So by the way, to reduce on the size of the brush, simply use the bracket keys on the keyboard or the square bracket keys on the keyboard to reduce on the size of the brush tool. So I'll simply paint right there. You can see right now our color has a little bit of greenish tint, but that is going to be a very easy kind of fix in Photoshop. So I'm just going to zoom in slightly and ensure I have painted majority of these areas that have the model's color of the skin. So I'll just paint quickly right there. So you can see I've painted some extra colors, but I want to show you how you can correct that mistake. So once you're done painting the colors over the skin, the next step is simply going to be getting the eraser tool. The mode is set to brush opacity and flat 100%. And with the eraser tool, we can simply come and erase the colors from the image just like this. You can see what we have right now at this point. So after we have painted majority of the areas that have the skin, the next step is going to be fine-tuning the skin color. So first point, just come the opacity, reduce on the overall opacity of the color grading effect. So I prefer about 76. You can see before, after. After doing this, press Ctrl D, or you can use Command D on the keyboard to deselect the active selection. And after deselecting the active selection, you can now come and you perfect the color. So just come and create a hue and saturation and adjustment layer. Come and make sure you select the reds in this case. So like I said, in case the skin is having that kind of greenish tint, play around with the hue slider to either eliminate or introducing greens to the skin. So I'm just going to move the hue slider to remove greens towards the red side and make the skin tone a little bit reddish. After that, I'm just going to come to my lightness and simply take down the lightness to reduce on the amount of oranges regarding the subject's skin tone. So I'm just going to leave it around -15. Looks okay slightly. So I feel like the skin is too reddish at this point. I'll just come the saturation and slightly reduce on the saturation or the intensity of the reds in this image. So I'll also come and create a black and white adjustment layer. Come to the mode, change it from normal to multiply, and simply reduce on the opacity of the multiply blend mode to around, I feel like 8 is perfect. Then I'll also create a selective color adjustment layer, come to where I see the reds and come to the cyan and move the cyan slider forward just like this. And this is as well going to reduce on the amount of the reds in the image, and we shall also do the same for the yellows and move this forward just like this. And by just doing these tiny adjustments, you can see the skin is now looking better than where we started, and it looks better without this kind of color cast where we started. Let's see where we started and where we are right now. You can see before and after for the skin color. Now that it looks nice and uniform, you can as well come and you transform the image to look better regarding the color. You can see that the color cast is still in the eyes and the teeth of the subject in this case. So how are we going to correct that? You can now come and first of all create a hue and saturation adjustment layer. Then come, make sure master is selected and take down the saturation of the master. And by taking down the saturation, you can see it has also made the eyes look white and it has removed the green color from the eyes. So at about -74, then press Command I, or you can use Control I on the keyboard to invert the effect. Then you're going to come and get the brush tool. The mode is set to normal, opacity and flat 100%. You can simply reset black and white by using D on the keyboard, or simply click on the tiny color swatches, and you can simply zoom in by using Command plus on the keyboard. So after doing this, reduce on the size of the brush with white as the top color. Simply start click and paint like that. Click and hold down, and you paint on the white area of the eye just like that, and paint like that. And you can see this is going to remove the green color cast from the model's eyes, and you can do the same for the teeth to remove this kind of green color cast from our subject's teeth. So I hope you can see what we have been able to achieve at this point. So Command, or you can use Control 0 to zoom out. So this is what we have right now. So let's see the before and after so far. This is the image before, after, before, after. So after doing this, you can as well add another selective color adjustment layer to play around with the blacks in the image by coming to the blacks. And you can see blacks have this kind of magenta tint. So just come to the cyans and move this towards the right hand side. And this is going to enable you get this kind of better color regarding the blacks in this very image. About 6 is okay. You can say before, after. Then you can even come to the greens and play around with the green or the greens in the image to your taste or to your liking. So play around with the yellows. You can make it pop, or you can simply make it towards. So I'm just going to play with the cyans. You can see how it affects the overall image. So this is what we have been able to achieve at this very point. And you can even add skin glow or skin shine at this very point. And in order to do that, you can simply come and create a curves adjustment layer and come to this pointer, click on it and drag it towards the left hand side up to when the highlights on the skin are being affected. Then simply come right click and come to your blending options. So just come blending options and come to blend if, make sure it is set to gray, and make sure you come to the underlying layer and click on this pointer, drag the effect from affecting the shadow areas and also the midtones just like this, and stop at the point whereby only the highlights or the brightest areas on the model skin are being affected. Hold down the option key on the keyboard and click on this pointer so that the effect can blend well or better into the model skin just like this, and click OK. Press Command I to invert the effect and get the brush tool, and you can paint the skin glow or skin shine in all those areas that you want to paint or to add the glow. I know this is a little bit too much, so just come to opacity and reduce on the overall opacity. So you can say before, after, before, after. So this is how you can edit and transform your natural light photos when it comes to Photoshop and remove this kind of green color cast from your images. And don't forget to do the skin retouching on your photos. This is it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed and learned something new from this video. Don't forget, keep practicing and as well keep creating.